MVP.
Can we do that again? Sorry. QUT Music Society.
Hi, we're MVP from the QUT Music Society. This is our first year competing at AUSACA and we're so excited.
Wild west, drums of war, desperado, rough rider. No, you don't want nada, none of this. Six gun in this, brother running this, buffalo soldier. Look, it's like I told you.
Looking back on when I was a little nappy-headed boy.
Getting to watch all of the ensembles last night, having not been to AUSACA before, it was just really cool to see kind of what a supportive community this is. Like, this audience is just here to have a good time and be so excited about a cappella, and I don't know, but like I just felt like that was such a relief for me, because I'm like, oh okay, all I have to do here is actually have fun and everyone's gonna have fun with me, and that was just, yeah, that's my favorite thing.
Cool. Yeah, just getting to like meet all the other groups as well, because obviously like you stalk them a little bit before you come, and so it was like really nice. We met the Macabellas yesterday and it was so cool,
and they've adopted.
Yeah, we're like
pretty
a cute
much
little shoe squad, and yeah, I just love meeting everybody. It was so cool.
In terms of like us personally, my favorite part of AUSACA is just going through the journey from crafting a set, like seeing it all come together, seeing how, you know, we find these little bits in songs and find our own sort of thing. I just love that sort of journey. And then in terms of like, there's no other a cappella event, so you just come and be an a cappella nerd, and it makes me so happy.
Yeah. I think having come from larger choirs most of my life, doing something smaller in the band division and then obviously a cappella without any accompaniment, it's been a different experience but a really positive experience at the same time.
Wait a ton, 10 paces and turn just for fun. Trying to bring down me.
I guess just to have fun with like what you do, like as a group we can have fun together because we've seen everyone else have fun together, and then we can all of us mingle as all a cappella groups as like one big a cappella family.
Ali learned how to have fun.
And Ali learned how to use a loop station today.
Something into the microphone. Something into the microphone. Something into the microphone. Something into the microphone.
And we all learn how to do the alley dance.
3, 2, 1.
We have to pick a direction.
Okay, start again. We go right first.
Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
It's a collaborative process. We just sort of bring our own individual usness together and like
see what works.
Yeah, and then I think with every song in this set, we just found something that made us all excited, and that was like, and then we were like, yep, that's what we're doing.
But also using all of our strengths as well. Like obviously there's no point working on your weaknesses, so going from what all of our strengths are and then putting that together into songs that worked.
Oh my god.
How long have you got?
Centenary.
Macabellas.
Yes.
Macabellas.
So lovely.
QT Academic.
Academic. There's so, like, in terms of like past groups, there's like the Acapellicans, drums of
There's
war, Temper, Giselle. This year the bar has just been raised. Like if I could just list every group that performed last night and this afternoon, like, so good. So good.
Weatherman tell us that it gonna rain, so now we sitting in a drop top soaking wet. In the suit.
We talked about this.
Everyone looks at me. Well, I think we took a lot of inspiration from a lot of different places. Like, as I say, groups like Nor'easters, even though they weren't kind of like what we were doing, we were kind of like taking pointers in terms of like performing from the Nor'easters, past ICCA when it's like the tectonic stuff like that, and then like all female groups like Rolling Tones, Aurora, stuff like that, and then just generally, as I say, people that just perform well, like The Exchange, Sons of Pitches, stuff like that.
Like we really just focused on like obviously getting the notes right, but more so sounding and listening to each other as a group, because we've only been together since the beginning of the year properly. So really, so we didn't have like that experience of singing together. So we've like really tried to focus on trying to listen to each other and gel and just completely like sound like a whole thing instead of just like individual voices and stuff. So that kind of thing, getting like a really cool set together. We're super excited. It's like a bit of everything, and we hope everyone's gonna like it, because obviously it's our first time, so we want to like make a good impression. Yeah. So yeah.
In terms of being different to singing in a big group, this is entirely different because we've all got just our one line. Like no one else is singing your bit. And I know, like for me, that was like the most terrifying sentence you could have told me ever. And so this has been something that's been like hugely out of my comfort zone, but it's been like such a really cool journey to go on to realize that, yeah, actually I can sing one line.
Yeah. I think the positive thing coming from being in a choir is that when you sing in a choir, you've got to be very cohesive and blend with the other singers. And then, once we've split obviously into 5 and having to sing each of our own lines, you've still got to blend, so you're not hearing, although you will hear 5 individual voices, you've still got to come together as a group. And so I think having been in a bigger group, it actually helps us in a smaller group.
Come on.
I mean, honestly, from watching Ring of Choir yesterday, like,
They have so
I
much
would join
fun.
that.
That
I
was
would
so
100% get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like, the group with the silver sparkly headbands.
Yes.
Yeah.
High Spirits Harmony.
High Spirits Harmony. I want to be one of them. They had like sequins on their head, and it was amazing.
She likes sequins, can you
I
tell?
definitely join them. Like they're, with the corally-ness.
Oh,
that's my jam.
I love my collegiate a cappella, so I'd love to be in the Nor'easters. I know the Exchange aren't together anymore, but they vibe so hard. I wanna be on that. I'm not a guy, but let me pretend. In that same vein, Sons of Pitches in the UK, they vibe and I vibe, and yeah.
We all vibe.
I just vibe, man.
In like the US and the UK, which are probably like the more prominent a cappella scenes, there's kind of like an existing formula that like it doesn't limit innovation, it helps it, but it sort of creates a expectation, whereas in the Australian a cappella scene we don't have that yet. So we have groups like last year there was like Box Canvas that were doing like barbershop contemporary, somehow mashing it together into like this collegiate a cappella style, and then like the Acapellicans who are like jazz, and I don't even know that medley they did was like what. And then last night you had like Embellished were doing like, it was just crazy, and they're like doing their thing, and it just blows my mind the kind of things that people are like putting on stage and making sound amazing, because we don't have like the sort of ICCA's box, if that makes sense.
I can love you. You're a good girl, and that's what makes me trust you. Late at night I'll talk to you. You will know the difference when I touch you. If you give me that chance to be a man. If you give me that chance to be a man.
How you doing, young lady? The feeling that you're giving really drives me crazy. You don't have to play about the joke. I was at a loss of words first time that we spoke.
You're looking for a girl that'll treat you right. You're looking for her in the daytime with the light.
You might be the type if I play my cards right. I'll find out by the end of the night.
You expect me to just let you hit it, but will you still respect me if you get it?
All I can do is try and give it one chance.